Professor Gavor. I get questions from students about absences. And first of all, I thank everyone that writes me and tells me they're not going to be in class for whatever reason. I really appreciate that. And that way I know if you're coming or not. I'm going to still mark you absent, but a heads up is a good thing. The second thing everyone asks me is, what am I missing in class and what should I do? There's one answer to that. For every class I have, if you look at the home view, and I'll start with my ops class for this semester, if I just click on it, maybe I have to click on it twice. I think I would know how to do this. There we go. And I'm in the home view, home. This is where you see what you have to do. Week 1, August 28th through September 3rd. Week 2, September 4th through 10th. Hey, it's September 10th. I missed class on Friday. What should I do? Well, you should watch the lecture on demand planning because we covered it Wednesday and Thursday in class. And then there's a links learning block 1. And there's a discussion on swimming pool. The due dates are there. They're both due today. If, let's say, it was week 6 during class, it's October 5th, and you missed class. Well, you could go down here and say, okay, here is what we're covering. Here's the PowerPoint. We're talking about warehouse operations overview. And we're talking about, and here's a video lecture recorded during COVID. Thank you. There's a discussion on warehousing videos. There's a discussion of a guest speaker, Anton Williams. And there's links learning block 3, which is a homework. Guess what? They're all due October 8th. So if you miss any day during that week, no need to ask me what to do. It's all here. Professor Gavor, is that true of all your classes? Well, let's see. Another class I have this semester is microeconomics. Let's see, what day is it again? Oh, September 10th. If you missed class on Friday, here is a video lecture for everything we covered last week. There's some extra readings. There is a discussion on the auto bailout due September 10th today. There is Hawks Learning Chapter 2, which if you're in that class, you can click on and see what it is you're supposed to be doing. And that, if you look at it, there's 3 sections in Chapter 2 worth 10 points each. That's the chapter lessons. The chapter quiz is worth 35. If you're in that class, you should know that you have to get 80% on these to be able to take the quiz. You have unlimited tries. And for the quizzes, you only have 2 tries. When are they due? I suggest you try to do them in week 2, but you can leave them all for the last week. There will not be an extension, as we have discussed in class. But this is what you would do. So let's go back to the other view. There's one other assignment for this week. And paper, I believe it's a paper, iPencil. It's due on September 17th. Why? Because I give 2 weeks for papers. Let's go back and pretend it's October 2 through 8 again. Oh, whatever might be there. Well, we're covering Chapter 6. There's a video lecture on that, so if you miss anything. Here's another video on one of the problems. There's a PowerPoint on behavioral versus neoclassical economics. There's a behavioral economics game that we will only play in class, so this you're going to miss. But again, Hawks Learning Chapter 6 and discussion, value of a college education. Due on October 8th, the end of that week. My courses are like a drumbeat, so you never will miss. There's no reason to ask me, what did I miss? What should I do? If you're in class for one of the days and we covered part of the lecture, well, watch the second part of the lecture. If you only, so that's what to do. Here, graduate course is no different. Let's pretend you weren't there March 27th through April 2 in week 2. What do we do? Well, we're covering Chapter 3, Decision Analysis PowerPoint. Here's a video of it. Here's downloading, here's an example of a problem we did in class. There's two discussions, good and bad decisions, and using models in the real world, both to do on April 2nd, which was the end of that week. And then there's a textbook problem, which is also due that week. And usually below that, if you were in this class, you would know these are documents of how to do like problems, either in Excel or the solutions, which I would publish after the week is done. So you get a hang of this. What's the final answer here? Please continue to let me know if you're going to miss class. I really greatly appreciate it. There is no need to ask me, what did you miss? Because it's all in Canvas. Students often only look at the assignment perspective, what's due, but look at the week view and you can see a video lecture. Because of COVID, I have lectures for every week. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you in class tomorrow. Bye-bye.